Hey there, this is Dane from Garage Strength. So today I asked a question: what should a thrower eat before throwing practice? It's actually a weird question. I never really worried too much about it myself when I was in college or even in high school. But a lot of kids today, they want to know what should they eat before training, what should they eat during training, what should they eat after training. So this is going to be more in part due to like food sources. What food should you eat? This won't actually deal with supplements. So I'll use an example. Today, this is a Sunday training session, so I have throwers come in at 1 o'clock. The throwers tend to, let's say that a kid wakes up at 8 o'clock. He might eat a big breakfast on a Sunday, special Sunday breakfast with the family. 5 or 6 eggs, 4 pieces of bacon, some Ezekiel bread with raw butter, and a quart of raw milk. That's a big breakfast. That should be enough to hold them over until 1 o'clock. Now, before training, what I recommend is, at least in the older crowd of, college kids, professional throwers, I would say, have, a cup of coffee, 2 cups of coffee, a decent amount of caffeine in your system. The other reason I like coffee is because it's loaded with antioxidants. Most people have pretty poor diets, and coffee is one food that they can get a large amount of antioxidants from. And the caffeine increases mental acuity during training, increases the nervous system reaction times. The whole bunch of positive facets come from caffeine. So that would be the pre-workout. During the workout, I actually do sort of like sipping on raw milk here and there, as it's loaded with leucine, which is an anabolic amino acid. Occasionally, also before workouts, sometimes I'll have kids eat, 80% dark chocolate just for some caffeine and for the fat to hold them for some extra energy to hold them throughout the workout. Dark chocolate with coconut oil before throwing is also something that's nice because the fat from the coconut oil is used for energy. There's some caffeine in the dark chocolate, and again, there's a lot of antioxidants in dark chocolate. But again, during the throwing and the training session, mainly the lifting session after the throwing, I recommend sipping on raw milk here and there, and then post workout, at least a quart of raw milk, and that usually suffices for a very good pre, peri, and post workout nutrition, all based off of food sources. So again, that doesn't even cover any of the supplements that you would take. That's just the food sources. So pre-workout, like caffeine, so coffee. Make sure it's organic, fair trade. Dark chocolate. The most mild dark chocolate I'll recommend is about 70%. I prefer if it's about 80%. Coconut oil, those types of fats. Some people prefer Ezekiel bread, sprouted grain bread, or sourdough bread with raw butter and almond butter. Anything that have a decent amount of energy to hold them over throughout the workout. During the workout, the raw milk. Post-workout, a large amount of raw milk. And then I'll say, after you have the raw milk, you get home, have a 12-ounce grass-fed beef steak or some pasture-raised chicken, pasture-raised pork, anything along those lines with a sweet potato post-workout. So that's my relatively quick answer, roundabout answer. But again, this is all based off of real food sources. And if you have any more questions, feel free to ask me or email me at dane@garagestrength.com, or post on my Facebook wall, or send me a message via Twitter. Okay, thanks.